Hello, good evening. It's almost 10 o'clock on a Monday night. My wife and I went on an 11.5 day cruise in the Baltic Sea. I didn't really get ill, but I've got a sore throat. Hope I didn't catch the woohoo flu. I got that when we went on a cruise 2 years ago. We both got it. But nevertheless, it was a fun time. We sailed out of, we flew from Frankfurt to Stockholm, stayed one night in Stockholm, got on the ship there on a Tuesday afternoon, and then would have been Wednesday. We flew up on a Tuesday morning, stayed there, sailed on a Wednesday on the Baltic. We sailed to Helsinki, Finland. Then the second stop was Tallinn, Estonia. Then the third stop, port of call, was Riga, Latvia. And then after that, we went to a place in Lithuania called Klaipėda, I believe is how you say it. And then we went to, if I pronounced it right, Gdynia. It's basically near Gdansk in Poland. And we were at each one of these stops for a day. And then we sailed to a place called Rostock, which is, I believe, what used to be East Germany. It's right along the Baltic. And they had bus tours going into Berlin from the ship. We didn't go on that. And the ship stayed in port until 10:30 at night, even later than that, because they had some kind of delay on the train, so we had to wait for about 400 people to come back before we could sail. Then we went to Kiel, which is on the Baltic, a little bit farther west. I guess it's north of Hamburg. Interesting places. Then we sailed out of Kiel, and we went to Copenhagen, Denmark. Now, we stayed there basically for 2 days, or a whole day and a half. And then we sailed to Gothenburg, Sweden. Interesting little town. And then we ended up going to Oslo, Norway on Sunday morning and disembarking. And then we stayed one day, or I should say one night in Oslo, and then we flew home this morning. The cruise line was Norwegian Cruise Lines, or ncl.com, and we were on a ship called the Norwegian Dawn. If I feel a little better, I'm going to post a more complete review video tomorrow. But I'll tell you what, it feels good to go somewhere, but it always feels good to get home. I personally believe that 7 days on a cruise ship is more than enough. 11 days, just in my opinion, was a little much. And when you have 8 ports of call, it really, you don't really get to relax as much as you'd really like to. But this is probably my 4th time on a cruise ship. So they renovated the ship in 2021, but there's a few things they didn't do that they should have done, and maybe I'll talk about that tomorrow. But anyway, we're home in one piece, got 4 loads of laundry to do, and our cats were certainly happy to see us. So that's a good thing. Anyway, have a good night, everybody, and I'll probably post another video tomorrow.